I just knew as soon as I met Tara, she was the one I was going to choose. I didn't even look for anybody else.
Oh my gosh, I think this is my favorite photographer I've ever seen.
And I knew right away. I wasn't even going to call anybody else. I wasn't even going to look at any other prices. I called Tara.
Tara's wonderful. She's friendly. She'll do anything she can to make you happy, and I wouldn't have picked any other wedding photographer in the world.
This is the one thing we wanted to get right, and we got it really right.
I just think that she is one of the most talented and amazing photographers that I have ever seen.
She wasn't the traditional photographer. She liked to go out and take photos outside and be action shots and fun, and all the brides looked like they were having a great time.
She just really contributed to the joy of the day. I felt like she was a part of our wedding. She was just as happy as we were to be there. And she just, her attitude and her demeanor and her just love for us as a couple was evident.
Great personality. I mean, so laid back. And, you know, she wanted to know about how we met and sort of a little bit of our story. And then on our wedding day, she was able to almost be one of, I mean, she fit in to our personality.
I always felt comfortable, like she was a good friend or a family member that was coming to just join the party. And she happened to be taking wonderful pictures.
It was more than wedding photography, it was art. And when I looked through it, I got goosebumps all over my body, and I knew that she was the one that I wanted to do our wedding.
And she was amazing. She was a lot of fun with the guests, but then during the ceremony, nobody even noticed her.
And I loved Tara because from the minute I met her, I knew that she was different and that she was going to offer something that we couldn't find from other photographers. She always made us feel at ease at every single shoot that we have done with her.
She really captures the moment. You know, she spent a lot of time with me, making me feel comfortable, with the guys, making them feel comfortable. And my other favorite thing about her is that with every wedding that she does, she takes the wedding rings and places them in a setting that's different than any other wedding. And for ours, she put our wedding rings on an ice bucket that had champagne in it, and that's one of my other favorite pictures from the wedding. So
she was really open to do whatever we wanted to do for our pictures. It was really all about us, and she kind of put us at ease.
One thing that Jonathan and I did during our dating process was we fed cows. His friends had cows, and so our dates consisted of going out and feeding cows. And so the property that we got married on, their neighbors had cows. So Tara was so sweet that not a lot of the pictures, but she made sure to get some of the pictures with cows in the background, and that was sort of sweet.
As far as favorite pictures,
All of them.
And it was beautiful, and the waves were crashing, and I decided that we were going to go jump in the ocean and kind of trash my dress. And he looked at me and he said, "Are you sure you want to do that?" And Tara looked at me like, "Oh my goodness." And so we did it, and that was my favorite photo.
And she would have us stand in places in the woods and say, "Hey, why don't you stand here and I'll get some pictures?" And I was looking around thinking, really, is this really going to be nice? And then when we got the pictures back, we were like, she really knows what she's doing.
she asked the DJ to put on a song without anyone else knowing, and he said, "Okay, Tara wants me to put this song on, so everybody better get up and dance." And Michael Jackson Thriller came on, and everybody just went crazy and had one of the best pictures of our wedding album.
much the background was blacked out, and we had just a beam of light coming down on us, and those are really, really artsy and professional.
A lot of people have said they look like movie posters.
Yeah. I think we would recommend Tara to our friends and to people we don't know, and pretty much anybody else, because Tara's just amazing.
It brings her own special look and style to everything. So yes, I think that we would definitely use her for other events.
My album is like my baby. I carry it everywhere with me and show it to anyone I possibly can. I recommend her to everyone.
I am so happy with it, and it is exactly what I wanted, and I have those pictures forever, and I have that moment forever.
I feel like I made a great friend in Tara too. I really love her as a person, and she's very, very talented. I can't imagine going with anyone else, really.